Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Emeritus Don Slater.
Okay, here's where our weather is coming from. Cooler air is going to be arriving coming up tomorrow night. Low pressure is stuck into here. Remember, for a week and a half, it was stuck offshore of us, giving us rain and clouds and wind every day. Well, it's that way for New England, mainly from Maine and Nova Scotia into Canada. But it's circulating counterclockwise. You can see it rotating with spinning down cool front coming up tomorrow night. And that cool front will indeed cool us back on down. It won't be like Saturday. It won't be as cold as it was on Saturday. Tomorrow's going to be a gorgeous day ahead of that cool front coming through. We've got a few clouds coming through now and overnight. This morning, it was in the 40s and low 50s, but tomorrow morning, likely starting into the 50s and low 60s. A few clouds, but high temperatures are right at 82, 85 degrees for a high temperature tomorrow. We'll start seeing a little bit more cloud cover, 7 o'clock in the evening, and overnight, 3 o'clock in the morning, here comes the cool front. That cool air drops on in, and we're likely to see again a cooler day coming up by Wednesday. This just updated it. It's going 74 to 77. I tend to think we're going to be on the low end of that range with the cloudiness that we'll have into the region and a light northeasterly wind and a stray shower or two coming up Wednesday during the day, especially for North Carolina. By the end of the day, this got more rainfall coming up by Wednesday evening at 7, moving on through and then moving on out for the day on Thursday. Here's the longer range forecast model. It's got that rainfall still right on through here by 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the GFS. It just updated. Thursday, it's got an outside chance of rain. I don't think that'll really happen, though. Those will be out by Friday morning, Friday during the afternoon and evening, mainly into the 70s for those days. And they'll be in the upper 70s and 80s for the day on Saturday, and likely well into the 80s coming up by Sunday. We haven't had a temperature above average for a long time now, but it looks like Sunday will be our only day where we see temperatures reach above average. Average for Sunday is, I believe, 83 degrees. So again, we'll look at that in a second. Here's how much rainfall these forecast models have over the next couple of days. Next to nothing, little bit more than nothing across North Carolina, but it doesn't look like that awfully much. This is good. This is overshooting things here. This has got way too much into North Carolina. It's likely to be very light rainfall. Now, I mentioned that Sunday is likely to be the first day where we see temperatures above average. It could happen tomorrow. We're going to be in the low 80s tomorrow. It'll be pretty close to 83 degrees, but we haven't seen a temperature above average since what, May 17th. So it's been about 3 weeks or so with temperatures below average. And again, it looks like below average for the day today with 74 for a high. We'll warm up to about 83 degrees coming up for the day tomorrow. Lows this morning, again, 45 to about 52. Very chilly start to the day. Then we saw highs 74 to around 79, a little bit cooler at the water's edge in a couple of spots. Temperatures right now basically into the 70s, upper 60s, low 70s, up to about 76, 77 through the region. Tomorrow it'll warm up, 84 degrees. Now we could be above average tomorrow, and then we don't see it again until we hit the day on Sunday. As far as chances of rain, yep, a little bit of a shot at some rain coming up on Wednesday. And we'll be back with more news right after this break.